Are you feeling tired, frustrated, overwhelmed, and stressed? In today's video, I want to share with you the 10 most effective ways you can do when you feel overwhelmed and stressed. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Jin here. So in today's video, I wanted to share with you 10 most effective ways you can do when you feel overwhelmed and stressed. So stay tuned. So before I get into this video, I would like to invite you to please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already for more videos like positive lifestyle, personal growth, health, and wellness. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for dropping by. I'm so glad that you are here. I really do appreciate you guys. So I hope that you stick watching to this video till the end, as I'm pretty sure that you can relate, and I'm pretty sure that you will learn something on this topic that we will be going to discuss today. All right, love. So I just want to share a bit of a disclaimer that I am not an expert nor a professional. So these tips that I'm going to share with you today are based on my own experiences and based on professional research from the experts. Feeling overwhelmed and stressed is inevitable and it's normal. It is part of life that we have to go through, and it is our choice to face it as a challenge to achieve positive outcome for our personal growth. Alrighty, so let's get into the tip number 1, what you can do when you feel overwhelmed and stressed. So number 1 tip that I want to share is to practice breathing exercises, practice mindfulness. So this is one of the most effective way that you can do when you feel overwhelmed and stressed. Meditation and prayer. Just live in the moment. I am a Christian and I do pray every day. I believe in trusting God and trusting the universe. I've been practicing breathing exercises or meditation for 2 years now. Study shows that meditation is one of the best practices that is scientifically and psychologically proven to help manage emotions. Meditation is a practice to focus on your breath and focus on the present moment. Meditation can give you a sense of calm, peace, and balance that can benefit your emotional well-being and your overall health. Meditation practice needs consistency. It needs a daily practice and progress for it to work and to be effective, and that's what I found from the experts. Another way is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is to simply live and feel the present moment. It means maintaining a moment-by-moment awareness of our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and surrounding environment through a gentle, nurturing lens. Meditation and mindfulness can help manage our negative emotions like stress and anxieties. Alright, so tip number 2 is to just simply pause and take a break. It is very important for us to just step away from what we do daily. It's very important for us to take breaks. It's very important to go for a vacation, even just once or twice a year, or just simply go out for a walk and connect with nature. Today is such a beautiful day and we decided to go out for a drive. I've been feeling stressed and overwhelmed lately, so I decided to just go out and connect with nature. Connecting with nature has a lot of benefits to our mental well-being. Sometimes all we need is the time to pause and take a break. Sometimes all we need is to stay away from the internet world. Research shows that people who are more connected with nature are usually happier in life. Just hearing or listening the calming and beautiful sound of the stream is so therapeutic. People who connect with nature are more likely to report feeling their lives are worthwhile. Nature can generate many positive emotions such as calmness, joy, and creativity, and can facilitate concentration. Plus, who doesn't want to see this beauty of nature, the beauty of the world that God has created for us?
A little bit.
So tip number 3 is don't push yourself too much. Don't be hard on yourself, or just be gentle with yourself. So this tip reminds me to just be contented and be grateful. Just live in the moment and just be grateful and be happy of what you have. Sometimes we push ourselves too much because we're not contented and we feel like we don't have enough.
Sometimes I have this mindset of perfection that I just want to do things in order and perfect. But I realize that this mindset isn't healthy at all. That's when gratitude comes into play. So this is my daily gratitude list on my Google Keep. I also have a gratitude journal that I love to write daily. Being grateful every day is such a positive way to feel contented in life, even just be grateful for the small things. Gratitude helps you feel happier with life and helps you avoid focusing on the negative side. Study shows that feeling thankful can improve sleep, mood, and immunity. Gratitude can decrease depression, anxiety, and it can also avoid chronic pain and risk of disease. Gratitude also helps improve our self-esteem.
Sometimes when we make mistakes, we do feel guilty, and that's normal. But then if we just keep digging into it and just be hard on ourselves, feeling guilty, that's not healthy anymore. So it's normal to feel guilty, but just take that as an opportunity to learn something from your mistake. So we just have to accept the fact that we are not perfect. We do make mistakes from time to time, and it's very important for us that every time we make mistakes, we need to learn from it and take that as an opportunity to grow. So tip number 4 is don't put too much on your to-do list. So I do feel guilty on this because I tend to put too much on my to-do list, and I end up getting frustrated if I couldn't get it all done.
We live in a fast-paced world, and sometimes we couldn't avoid being overwhelmed and stressed with all the things we need to get done.
So I think it's very important for us to know our priorities. The most effective way of doing this is to make a time blocking or do a time blocking. So I do practice this time blocking. So what is time blocking? Time blocking is for you to organize the time of how long you need to do this particular task. Like for example, when you wake up early in the morning, for example, you wake up at 6 a.m. So you have to schedule like probably 6:30 to 7:30, or you just have an hour for yourself to take time to do some meditation, exercise, read a book, or whatever. So that's what time blocking is. So you have to try and specifically schedule this particular task that you want to do in a day. So first is know your priorities, and second is to organize your to-dos by doing or applying the time blocking technique.
So I'm showing you my digital to-dos and plans in Google Keep, as this is what works for me, and this is how I time block my to-dos. As you can see, I put a specific schedule for my workout. I put a specific schedule of how long I would take in the shower and get ready. So that's a simple example of time blocking. This technique not only makes your to-do list more manageable, but also gives you more control over your day and helps you prioritize your tasks. Time blocking also improves focus and deters procrastination. And this definitely helps lessen the feeling of being overwhelmed and stressed. And this is the rest of my list for my plans for the week. I also copy and paste my 6 healthy habits and goals daily, so it's easy for me to track.
So by applying this time blocking technique, you'll definitely learn to manage your time and manage your priorities in a day. So tip number 5 is to journal your thoughts. So journal your thoughts. Just try to identify where your feelings are coming from. I do love doing some journaling. For me, it's the best way to express myself in my own way without judgment. So yeah, you can just simply write down all your thoughts in your journal without judgment, and just try to check yourself, and just speak your thoughts through journaling.
I love journaling and I love writing. I try to do a short journal daily. I also have a weekly journal and I also have a monthly journal, and I enjoy doing it as I can see and feel its benefits for my mental well-being. Studies shows that engaging in regular journaling can help reduce stress, manage anxiety and depression symptoms, enhance self-awareness, promote emotional regulation, and even strengthen resilience in the face of challenges. Journaling has loads of benefits. It helps clarify thoughts and regulate emotions. Expressive writing facilitates self reflection, personal growth, and problem solving. It also helps improve your decision making. It helps release and process our emotions. It also helps identify our feelings and where it's coming from. It helps discover our values, beliefs, and core identity.
So when you know, or when you learn how to identify your feelings, or where is this coming from, through journaling, because sometimes it's very hard for us to express ourselves, or sometimes it is not possible all the time that we can talk to someone how we feel. So journaling is the most effective way to speak to our own selves and speak our own thoughts. So this way, we will be able to manage our anxieties. So of course, if we feel overwhelmed, we do feel anxious, and that way we will be able to declutter our mind. And this is really useful to calm down our anxieties. So tip number 6 is to do some self-care. So it's very important to make time for ourselves. It is very important. Self-care is very important.
So, the number one self care that I love is doing some workout. I don't go to the gym as I prefer to do my workout from home as it's just easier for me, plus, it's for free in the comfort of my own home. I love working out. This is the habit that I almost can't go without in a day. I feel that I'm more healthy and confident when I exercise daily. Exercise causes your brain to release the feel good chemicals like endorphins and serotonin that help improve your mood. Doing physical activity can also distract you from negative thought patterns. Second self care I love is stretching and yoga. I love to do this especially after working out to help me cool down and relax. Yoga improves strength, balance, and flexibility. It helps enhance your energy and brightens up your mood. Sometimes I also love to do an evening yoga. So just by simply moving your body can make a lot of improvements to your mental health. Moving your body works like magic. Yet it's scientifically proven that it can transform you from head to your heart and down to the very tips of your toes. As human beings, we're made to move, and activity keeps us healthy and spurs our growth, including our brain development. According to the World Health Organization, moving our body can lower the risk of coronary disease or coronary heart disease, high blood pressure, stroke, and any other diseases. It also boosts energy while easing stress and amplifying mental focus. Consider cortisol, the hormone that regulates your energy during the day. Easy movement can nudge your parasympathetic nervous system into gear, helping to calm you down. It can help change a vicious cycle of stress to a relaxed and rewarding circle of health benefits. Next important self-care is to simply just drink water at least 6 to 8 glasses daily. Being hydrated is very important, and water helps to flush all the body toxins that leads to diseases. Another self-care that I love is to treat myself a nice bath. I love to have a glass of wine while having a nice bath. Having a nice bath definitely helps you relax and calm your mood. I also love to do some meditation and mindfulness while having a bath. It is such a nice treat for yourself. Next one is to have enough sleep, at least 7 to 9 hours daily, as recommended for adults, and that's a must. Sleep is very important to our health and well-being. Our sleep can entirely affect our mood. Next is to eat healthy. What we eat does affects our health and well-being. Eating healthy can boost our immunity, and it's a way of taking care of our body. Having a healthy diet makes us healthy physically and also mentally.
So tip number 7 is to declutter your space so as your brain. So it's very important for us to have a clean space. It's very important for us to organize and declutter our space, because if our space is so cluttered, so has our brain.
I do try my best to do a weekly reset like cleaning or decluttering, as I cannot function well when my space is cluttered, dirty, and unorganized. It does really affect me. I also try to be mindful of my screen time or scrolling on social media. Too much screen time can lead to anxieties and depression. Sometimes I just simply hang out on our deck and read a book instead of scrolling on my phone, and love to embrace some sunshine.
So tip number 8 is focus on what you can control. So I do feel guilty on this tip as well, because sometimes I tend to just really feel guilty and just keep on being stressed with the things that I cannot control. So yes, it's very important to just focus on the things that you can control.
Sometimes we tend to worry a lot of the things that's out of our control. Instead, why not focus on the things that we can control? Focusing on the things that we can control can give us more light and direction. It can lessen our worries and helps us to feel better and manage the situation better.
So tip number 9 is simply try to smell something soothing. Yes, I do believe this tip, because smelling something good or soothing can really helps our brain to, calm down, especially when we feel anxious, especially when we feel overwhelmed and burnt out. When we try to smell something great or soothing, it does really calm that overwhelmed feeling.
Study shows that your sense of smell happens to be connected to the most primitive part of the brain, which intertwines emotions and memory. So with this knowledge, we can use fragrance to control our mood, like the smell of a scented candle, smell the lovely steam of your cup of tea, or smell the lovely scent of essential oils. It's very therapeutic.
Last but not least, tip number 10 is to set some boundaries and learn to say no.
It's very important to set some boundaries and learn to say no. Don't feel guilty to say no to the things that doesn't align with your energy, values, and personality. On the other hand, don't hesitate to say yes to the things that makes you feel positive. When you don't know how to set some boundaries, some people will take advantage of you, and at the end of the day, you're the one who will suffer.
All right, loves, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned something up from this video. So please feel free to leave your comments down below. What tip is your favorite? And yeah, if you want to add other tips that I haven't mentioned, so feel free to comment it down below. Thank you so much. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you want to watch more contents about positive lifestyle, personal growth, health, and wellness. You can also follow me in Instagram at Good Life with Chin. Thank you all. Love you all so much, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.